Shalom and welcome to Tumitz of Torah. This year is entitled Must One Repeat Birkat Hamazon on Shabbat if he is not sure whether he said Rizai. So a person benches on Shabbat and omits Rizai must bench again. That's halacha. A person has a chiyuv to have 3 meals on Shabbat. Certainly the night meal and the day meal must consist of bread, and therefore there's benching with Rizai. If one omits Rizai, he has to go back. If he or she remembers before he starts Hakel Avinu Makenu, right after the there's a special bracha to be inserted. That's the halacha. What happens if one is not sure? They finish benches. I don't know. I don't know if they ever say. Unfortunately, we're not a generation with such kavanah. We shouldn't feel so depressed. Chazal spoke about kavanah and tefillah. It was a challenge back then as well. I just don't remember. Did I say Ritzay or not? I don't know. So in Kuf Pechet, Shulchan Aruch writes that if one omits Ritzay, he has to go back. The Mishnah Brura adds on, even if he's in a safek, he's not sure, he must go back as well. The assumption is he benched like he normally benches, which is without Ritzay. The Shartzion says this is similar to Rosh Chodesh Ya'alav Yavo, where if a person davens and does not remember he said Ya'alav Yavo, we assume he didn't say it. Because there's a chazak, an assumption he benched in the regular manner. So here as well, the Shatzion quotes those who say that only by Shmona Esrei we say that he should repeat even a safek, because halavaishi is palakol yom kulo. A person should always daven, the Gemara in Brachot says. But Mishbrura, the Shatzion says, no, we do not maintain that. And the reason we go back by Rosh Chodesh we daven again is because there's an assumption that we said Shmona Esrei without Ya'alav Yavo. And so too by Shabbat benching. You don't remember whether you said it or not. There's an assumption that you didn't say it, and therefore you should go back. Mishabur points out if you much later on you realize, wait, a half hour ago I benched. Did I say or say? We assume if it didn't come up right away in your mind, then hopefully you did say it in such a case. So that's halacha. Of course, a person should be extra careful every time he benches, every time he davens, to really say everything with kavanah. But on Shabbat, to really make sure he says what say. You have a bencher in front of him, and he follows inside. And therefore, if there's a suffix after, he always knows that he benches and says inside. Hopefully, he'll be able to remember. Oh yeah, I remember reading it inside. Shalom.